My name's Penn, and one day when I was a kid, this guy moved on my street that did a couple jiu-jitsu lessons, and then he showed me what jiu-jitsu was. I started getting into it.
What's the biggest challenge for you as a fighter?
I think the biggest challenge as a fighter is to stay motivated and to, always perform up to your expectations.
And there was like a recent interview online. I don't know if you really said it or not, but like there was some accusation, I guess, or not accusation, but a quote that said something like you thought GSP was on roids or something like that.
Oh no!
When you fought him?
Oh no! I don't know. I don't know if he is or not, but he gets himself in damn good shape.
Who are you planning to fight next? And how do you see like the Huerta Florian fight going?
I think it's a toss-up between Huerta and Florian. I think it could go both ways, you know what I mean? Huerta's tough. I think Kenny's the more skilled fighter in all areas, but Huerta's tough, and we just gotta wait and watch them fight. And I don't know, we might be in the talks with the UFC. We might be doing a lightweight champion versus welterweight champion, but nothing's signed, so we're just sitting around and just got back in the gym last week, getting ready for December.
What would you rather do? Would you rather fight the winner of Florian Huerta or go up and fight GSP?
What would you rather do? We all would rather go up and fight GSP, I think, you know what I mean? That's probably the call that all of us would probably rather do. And the Florian Huerta fight, that fight's there no matter what, you know what I mean? That fight's going to be there. And, I think if a fight like that got put together with me and GSP, I think honestly, it'd be very good for the sport. You know what I mean? He brings all his fan base. I bring my fan base, and we have a big fight. And I think it would be one more step into moving the sport forward.
What's your opinion on like the fighters forming a union? Do you think that would help or not?
I think if the fighters ever got together and formed a union, I think it'd be good for the fighters. But I think it's interesting to see what's going to happen with anything like that. I think it would help them, but right now nobody knows what any fighter is getting paid contractually, so everybody's just like chickens running around with their head off. So it's hard for fighters to stick together when they don't know who's getting paid what or what even being ripped off is.
Well, how many fights do you have left on your UFC contract, and like what other organizations kind of interest you right now to possibly fight in?
I just re-signed with the UFC, another 16-fight deal. So you'll probably see me. No, I'm just joking.
16, that's a lot.
Well, it's hard to do it. Yeah.
He asks us questions that get us in trouble.
Yeah. It's I think I got another 4 fights with them.
And you don't want to say anything about possibly wanting to fight for another promotion?
I mean, as of right now, I'm happy. You know what I mean? So, there's no need for me right now to be saying that I want to fight for another organization.
Do you regret it all leaving the UFC back when you had the belt a few years ago?
No, I don't regret anything that I did as far as leaving the UFC and that stuff. But that's just something that happened, and now it's a different time or what have you.
What do you think you'd be doing for a profession if you weren't a fighter? What kind of job do you think you'd be doing?
Yep, eat on the bar.
That's a good way to make money. It's very risky opening up a business in Hilo, but bars, they usually make it if you open them up in Hilo. But I don't know, after a while I'd be kind of like, I don't know, people get into car crashes and stuff. I'd be like, I don't know if I want to own a bar. After a while, Yeah. But I don't know, man, what I'd be doing. I honestly have no clue. I thought about going back to school one day. This is a couple years back, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just be sitting in class daydreaming about fighting. So there's no sense. I can't picture my life doing anything else.
And do you have any dreams or goals remaining in your mind that you want to still accomplish in the fighting?
Well, if this next fight happens to come up, lightweight champ versus welterweight champ, that's a very big dream and a goal of mine. And after that, it's really hard because like I said earlier, the hardest thing for the fighters is the motivation and why should I get up this morning and run, you know what I mean? Whether for family or for, you know what I mean, your fans or you know what I mean? So we'll just have to see what happens after this fight.